Julius Caesar is the story of a man's personal dilemma over moral action set against the backdrop of strange political drama. Julius Caesar, an able general and a conqueror, returns to Rome amidst immense popularity after defeating the son of Pompey.
The people celebrate his victorious return, and Mark Antony offers him the throne many times, which he refuses every time. Let us welcome our eternal North Star, who ignored all Omens and showcased his courage and bravery.
Julius Caesar.
The greatest and the most powerful of Romans, I am Julius Caesar.
Jealous of Caesar's growing power and afraid he may one day become a dictator, Cassius instigates a conspiracy to murder Caesar. Cassius.
Pardon Caesar, Caesar pardon, as rush to die with audacious fall.
Cassius realizes that to gain legitimacy in the eyes of Romans, he must win over the noble Brutus to his side. For he is the most trusted and respected among Romans, Marcus Brutus.
That every life is not the same, O Caesar. The heart of Brutus yearns to think about.
Brutus, the idealist, joins the conspiracy, feeling that everyone is driven by motives as honorable as his own. On the contrary, other conspirators like Casca was the first to stab Caesar with a dagger. Casca.
Be cancel me!
Caesar ignored the prophecy, signs of Omens, and nightmare of Calpurnia, his wife, Calpurnia.
Oh, Caesar, I never stood on ceremony, yet now they frighten me. Oh, Caesar, these things are beyond my use, and I do fear them.
To which another conspirator, Decius, misinterpreted Calpurnia's dream to convince Caesar to leave home and reach the Senate on time. Decius.
My good Caesar, let me know some cause, lest I will be loud when I tell them so.
Now is our very own loyal friend of Caesar, Mark Antony.
Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. I come to bury Caesar, not praise him.
Mark Antony was successfully able to sway the crowd and motivate the citizens to take revenge, all the citizens of Rome.
Finally, Caesar is murdered at the foot of Pompey's statue,
The crowd is very aware with Mark Antony's speech,
which leads to killing of most of the conspirators.
making Octavius, Caesar's nephew, to restore power,
Brutus and Cassius are eventually defeated in the Battle of Philippi.
where they kill themselves to avoid further dishonor.
Let us fasten our seatbelts to take a roller coaster ride to the interesting twists and turns
Ups and downs.
of the Shakespearean play
Julius Caesar. Act 1, Scene 1. Caesar in conversation with his wife, Calpurnia. There, she's wild about him due to the prophecy and her horrible dream last night.
Caesar, Caesar,
Good lady, I'm here.
Caesar, my love, have you just slept away? The night was darkest just before the dawn, they say.
Worried because you're wrong, Antonia. What troubles you this fine morning?
Oh, my Lord, I had a dreadful dream, a terrible vision. It whispers of danger, lurking in the shadow.
Oh, dreams are just like wisps of smoke, Antonia. They disappear in the air. But go on, tell me what you dreamt anyway.
I saw lioness giving birth in the streets, graves opening, ghosts rising from their slumber. They were all fear warriors fighting upon the cloud, and blood raining down Caesar, Romans with fixed mind, dip their hands in your blood.
A chilling image, I admit, but dreams are just phantoms, fleeting shadows. Yet, Caesar shall go forth for these predictions to the world in general as through Caesar.
Oh Caesar, please, don't end this fate. When pagans die, then no comet seen. The heavens then celebrate for the death of the prince. Caesar, please stay home today. Let the Senate wait.
Calpurnia, remember, cowards die many times before their deaths. The valiant never taste of death but once. My absence would cause a stir. They might think me weak, swayed by a woman's worries.
Decius Brutus enters.
Greetings, noble Caesar.
Good morrow, my Decius.
What brings such a frown to your brow?
Calpurnia had the most unsettling dream at night.
A dream, you say? Tell me, noble Calpurnia, what did you see?
I saw Linus giving birth in the street, graves opening, ghosts rising from their slumber. They were all fear warriors, fighting upon the cloud, and blood raining down upon the capital.
Why? It is so auspicious. It seems to me that Calpurnia's mystery is all a misinterpret. It was a vision filled with fortunate. Your statue, spouting blood and many bites, in which so many smiling Romans bathe, signifies that from you, great Rome shall suck reviving blood, and great men shall press for tinctures, stains, relics, and cognizance. Blood in beads often signifies life and vitality. It may signify Caesar's triumphs and glories, rather than doom. The statue's bleeding may symbolize the great honor bestowed upon Caesar, and the cries, his triumphs and victories. As for the crowd, it could be the mere turmoil of daily life. Your statue, a symbol of your greatness, bleeds lifeblood, and the Romans who bathe in it are not assassins, but the people of Rome, energized, strengthened by your leadership. And great men will gather around you and stain their handkerchiefs in your blood, which will serve as a reverence depicting your pride, honor, and glory.
Energized.
Exactly. The Senate, they say, it is prepared to offer you the crown today. But if you stay home, they might change their mind.
The crown.
And think, Caesar, if you appear fearful, they might change their mind and lose faith in your strength.
Caesar, please!
Worry not, my love. There may be truth in Decius' words. A leader must face his destiny.
Caesar gets ready with newfound determination.
To the Senate then, let us see what the day holds.
Act 2, Scene 2. The Capitol Court at the Senate House. Caesar is absent the Senate, attending to the regular proceedings, but all the other senators today are
Conspirators. Brutus is speaking his heart out, justifying the act to be.
Hail our good Lord Caesar!
Esteemed senators of Rome, I stand before you not to praise Caesar, but to speak of his ambition. Caesar is a hero, that much is true, but heroes can be corrupted by power. Do we truly wish to see Rome ruled by a king?
some senators nod an argument, others look troubled. Mark Antony has cleverly been taken away from the Senate.
Caesar's victory brought him good, but beware of man who gives absolute power. Remember the fate of tyrants throughout the history. Brutus, your words are instigating. Is this a way for conquering hero deceives? Oh, Caesar, your triumphs blind you to the danger you pose to Rome. The Republic thrives on the will of the people, not the whims of the king. Who dare question my loyalty to Rome?
Make time for me!
Ah! 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 Hey! Go!
So the last words of Caesar shows how shocked he was at Brutus's attack. This universally became a saying, whenever a friend deceives another friend. Even you, Brutus.
Caesar is dead! Long live Rome! His death was a necessary sacrifice for the good of Rome!
Justice is served! Rome is free!
Rome is free!
Rome is free! Rome is free!
Rome is free! Be patient till the last. Hear me out, Romans. We have not slain Caesar out of spite, but out of love for Rome. We have to preserve our republic. Be patient till the last. Romans, countrymen, and lovers. Hear me out and be silent. Believe me. Censure me in your wisdom and await your senses, for you are the better judge. If there is any you are in this assembly, any dear friend of Caesar, to him I say that my love for Caesar was not less than his. Then that friend demands to know why I rose against Caesar. This is my answer, not that I love Caesar less, but I love Rome more. Hail Rome! Hail Rome! Had you rather have Caesar living in Ulm than die as slaves, and see our Caesar dead and Ulm makes free to live? As Caesar loved me, I weep for him. As he was fortunate, I rejoice at him. As he was valiant, I honor him, but as he was ambitious, I slew him. There are tears for his love, joy for his fortune, honor for his valor, and death for his ambition. Who here is so pity that would be a slave? If any speak, for I have offended him. Who here is so rude that would not be a Roman if any speak, for I have offended him. Who here is so cheap that would not love his own country if any speak, for I have offended him. Will you? I pause for a reply.
Behold the proof of Caesar's tyranny! This plague shall never tread forth again!
The crowd remains divided. Some are swayed by Brutus's words, others are fearful for the future.
Justice prevails! Justice prevails!
Mark Antony enters and realizes that he is surrounded by conspirators who all have their own vested interest in the act of killing. So, very cleverly, he agrees and promises Brutus not to speak against them or bring them in public.
Mark Antony seeks permission to carry Caesar's body to a marketplace, where he gives his speech that sways the crowd on revealing the truth in public.
Mark Antony, here is a Caesar's body. Deny in your funeral speak, blame us, but speak all the good you can devise of, and say you do it by our permission. Else shall you not have any hand at all.
Be it so, Honorable Brutus.
Now let us all leave this marketplace and follow us.
Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. I come to bury Caesar, not to praise him. The evil that men do lives after them. The good is oft interred with their bones. So let it be with Caesar. The noble Brutus had told you that Caesar was ambitious. If it was so, it was a grievous fault, and grievously had Caesar answered it. Here are the leave of Brutus and the rest, for Brutus is an honorable man. So are they all honorable men. Come I to speak in Caesar's funeral. He was my friend, faithful and just to me. But Brutus says he was ambitious, and Brutus is an honorable man. He had brought many captives home to Rome, whose ransoms did the general coffers fill. Did this, said Caesar, seem ambitious? Did it? When that the poor have cried, Caesar had wept. Ambition should be made of sterner stuff. Yet Brutus says he was ambitious, and sure Brutus is an honorable man. You all can see that on the Lupercal, I thrice presented him a kingly crown, which he did, thrice refused. Was this ambition? Yet Brutus says he was ambitious, and sure Brutus is an honorable man. I speak not to disprove what Brutus spoke, but here I am today to speak what I do know. You all did love him once, not without cause. Then what cause withholds you to mourn for him? Mourn for him. Oh, judgment thou reflected Brutus' peace, and men have lost their reasons. Bear with me. My heart lies there in the coffin with Caesar, and I must pause till it comes back to me.
Come now, let us seek the instigators.
Come on!
Behold, countrymen, behold! Yet hear me speak.
Caesar! Dear Antony! Most noble Antony! Most true! The will! Let's stand here to use will!
Here I present to you Caesar's will, and under his seal. To each and every Roman citizen, he gives all that he possesses.
Never! Now we shall burn his body in the holy place, and with brands of fire burn down the instigator's house!
Go fetch fire! Knock down vengeance!
This brings us to the end of the play, where Antony instigates the mob to take revenge.
He then refers with Octavius Caesar, Julius Caesar's nephew, boldly calculating how to purge any future threat.
Brutus and Cassius fall apart, and the argument in Brutus is outraged by Cassius' practicality. The armies of Octavius Caesar and Antony clash with those of Brutus and Cassius at Philippi and Sardis. Brutus and Cassius are defeated, and both commit suicide.
I hope you all enjoyed this 44 BC political play of porn and conspiracy, which was well scripted by prolific dramatist and playwright William
Shakespeare.